Premier League champions Arsenal are exploring a sensational deal to sign Vinícius Jr from Real Madrid. The Brazil superstar has just 1 year left on his current contract, hasn't been able to agree a new deal with Real as of yet, and that means they may be forced to sell him rather than risk losing him on a free transfer next summer. Arsenal have yet to make direct contact with Real over what would arguably be the biggest transfer in Premier League history. Look, let's get more on this. We're joined now by the Spanish football expert Terry Gibson. Terry, it's always lovely to see you. First and foremost, do you think he will leave Real Madrid?
I'm not so sure, if I'm being honest. I do wonder if there's a little bit of posturing from Real Madrid. They have made an offer to. He's currently on 15 million euros a year net, so that's after tax. They've offered him 20 million. He wants 30 million, so it's about just over 550,000 euros a week net. There's no budging on the contract from Real Madrid. There's no budging from Vinícius, and they're making noises. Real Madrid now looking at a potential replacement in Yan Diomande from RB Leipzig. So it's kind of like they've got a year to go on Vinícius's contract. This has been ongoing now for probably 18 months, where his contract hasn't been signed. The club are refusing to budge. The players are refusing to budge. But when you put those figures in the melting pot, it's hard to imagine, even Arsenal and even anybody in the Premier League, matching those sums of money. And we're talking net, not gross. That's all after tax. So he wants £500,000 a week after tax. It's hard to imagine anyone else can pay that. If Real Madrid can't, then I struggle to think anyone else can. And I do wonder whether it's Real Madrid, a little bit of posturing as if to say, right, we're not budging. Other clubs who are interested, take your pick. Or you've got to sign the contract now and we'll keep you for another 3 or 4 years. He's 26 years old.
Oppose selling him. But I guess the bottom line is, if he won't sign a new deal, if he's not getting the money that he wants, do they have no choice? I mean, they can't let him go on a free next year.
But there have been outbursts where he has been on the verge. We've seen it. We've witnessed him in tears, and he's come out and said that does he want to continue playing in La Liga? But thankfully, someone that makes a living watching Spanish football, he's a joy to watch, and he hasn't decided to leave Real Madrid just yet. But this is the closest and the loudest it's ever been that he would leave. I didn't think for 1 minute he would leave Real Madrid to go to any other club in Europe ever. But it does look a possibility now. He was problematic for Xabi Alonso, there's no doubt about that. And then Alvaro Arbeloa took over and he returns back to form. But on his day, he's one of the top 10 players in the world.
Amongst us, we quite like him in the Premier League over here. Does Arsenal seem like a good fit, or is there somewhere else you think he'd fit in better?
Would be a good fit for him.